Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Aileen Boundy of alignwithyourpurpose.com, and I'm here to start today the recovery thought for the day. So it's going to be just a very short, few minutes reflection on some aspect that will help you in your recovery. And I thought I'd start this with a very simple one, an idea that helps a lot of people in early recovery once they get to grips with it. And it's the idea of keeping it in the day, of just focusing on 24 hours. And this is such an important idea because it really is so helpful when you're used to your mind, shooting away into the future, or going back into the past and going over everything that you did that you regret. It's such a waste of energy, apart from anything else, to spend time, reliving the things that didn't go right, and spend a lot of energy on them, or shooting into the future and thinking, oh my goodness, what happens if, what will I do if this happens? And that's all conjecture, isn't it? We don't know what's going to happen in the future. And if you have that tendency of going into the future and trying to go down the path of what might go wrong, then you'll find something to focus on that's going to make you anxious and worried, and that's not a place you want to be. You want to try to get yourself to a place where you are feeling as calm as you can and as good as you can about yourself. There's a lovely quotation which you've probably heard, which is, it's about not regretting the past, but realizing that we have things to learn from it. But it says, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and that's why we call it the present. And I think that's a lovely play on words, because it's not saying don't think about the past or the future. We're human, we're going to do that, but it's about making the focus of your day on the present moment, on now. And interestingly, just this morning, I received a late birthday present, and it's a book on mindfulness, and it's I forget the exact title, but it's to do with being in the present moment, be mindful in each moment of what you're doing. And that's such an important thing to help you, especially if you're early in sobriety, or whether if you're not in recovery either. It's helpful in any case to be more mindful and to be more conscious and aware of what you're doing in the present moment. So the first step really for me is to raise your awareness of what you're doing and become conscious of your thoughts and actions. Do it purposely at first, and then it will become a little bit more obvious as you do it. Become more of a habit over the days that you practice it. I mean, being mindful even to the point of things like when you go to wash your hands, or make a cup of tea or something like that. Just instead of doing it automatically, which I know you can, you're all perfectly capable, just take a moment and actually focus on each action and what has to go into each moment. And you'll find that it just takes your attention away from all the other things that are going on in your head that had you, had your mind spinning round for a few minutes. And it allows you just to focus on what you're actually doing. I know that I was always a great one for multitasking, so I'd be physically trying to do 3 things at once, like put the kettle on, empty the dishwasher, and start cooking a meal. And at the same time, other things were going on in my head. And I thought this was a great attribute until somebody pointed out that when you try and do too many things like that, you're not actually doing any of them very well. And especially if you're trying to interact with family members or people in your household, and you've got all this other stuff going on, it can be really quite distracting. So it's a great thing to do, to be mindful in the moment, each moment of what you're doing. And another sort of slight tangent to this idea is the idea of restarting your day whenever you want to. If you feel your day is not going particularly well, then it's tempting to just sort of give up and say, oh well, this day just didn't start well. I got out of bed the wrong side. You know, things are not going well for me today. It's just going to get worse from now. If you can catch yourself saying that sort of thing and stop it, then you can actually make a conscious choice to begin your day all over again at any time. I like to just, you know, stop and take a few deep breaths. You can do this anywhere because nobody knows. I mean, you could be in the queue at the supermarket, you could be in front of a class full of students, you could be anywhere that you happen to be, and you just mentally go inside and take a few deep breaths, and you say to yourself, okay, I choose to start again. It's a little pause. That's all it needs, a little pause in what you're doing, and it helps you to start all over again at any time. You may want to, you know, do it in a bit more of an obvious fashion and take 10 minutes, go for a break, go for a walk, leave your desk, go out in nature, just step outside into the sunshine or the freezing cold as it was today here where I am. I got quite a shock, had to go back for my gloves, but it just, you know, do something to change and allow yourself to say, okay, sort of reboot, like rebooting the computer, just start it again and choose that it's going to be better from this point forward, going forward. So that's it for today. There'll be one of these thoughts for the day, recovery thoughts for the day, daily from now on. So I hope you enjoy them. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and like the video. And I hope this is helpful to you. Thank you.